Hi guys, it's Catherine Langman here, tuning in from Productpreneur Success HQ. And here at Productpreneur Success, our business is to help you guys, brand owners, distributors, and e-commerce retailers to gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. And today I'm going to jump on, we're in June here in Australia. It's the, gearing up for the end of the financial year. And so today I thought I would jump on and talk a little bit about what to do. What are some things that you can do to get a hit of sales quickly? If you really need a quick boost of cashola in the business, what do you do? Because what I see happen a lot, and look, it happens to everyone, even experienced business owners, you'll be trucking along and you'll be going really well and things will be great. And then all of a sudden, sales might taper off a little bit. And that can happen. I think sometimes when things are really going fantastically, we might get a little bit complacent and maybe not be focusing so consistently on drumming up new sales. But there are a multitude of reasons why we might suddenly need to get a hit of sales. I mean, tax bill might be due, or we need to pay for a big order of stock. So whatever the reason is. Other situations occur, that I see anyway, where small business owners are trying to stick to the free marketing tools and they're posting like crazy on social media and they're trying to network in groups, that sort of thing. And realistically, they're really struggling to get the traffic and sales onto the website. So if that's you and you feel like you are the guy wearing the sandwich board standing outside the empty cafe, spruiking a meal deal while the joint across the road is absolutely cranking it, what do you do to be that business that's actually, booming? So let me walk you through. I've got 12 ways today that I have used myself and that clients of mine are using to just, get a nice big hit of sales. And these are quick things that you can do. These are not kind of your long-term marketing strategies or automation strategies or anything like that. So the first and obvious one really at the end of financial year is your clearance sale. So if you have been sitting on some stock that, has been sitting on the shelves for a long period of time, it is a really good idea to sell it off. Even if you're selling it at below cost, just get rid of it, run a clearance sale. I have had clients in the past who have been sitting on stock that they bought with the business years ago and that just hasn't shifted, and that's capital that that's tied up. So a clearance sale is something that I would probably only do twice a year. I wouldn't be doing that all the time. Or having a big discount all the time, because it can train your audience to wait for a discount if you are running discounts all the time. But a clearance sale at this time of year is definitely a good idea. Another one that a couple of my clients, including one I think might be watching now, has done before is a Facebook garage sale. So again, if this is another way to kind of get rid of stock that's just been lying around, maybe things that are odd sizes or one-offs, or that you have left in stock, or it could be again just old stock that's lying around that's been on the shelves for ages. So a Facebook garage sale can work really, really well. It's a little bit more hands-on to manage that, but definitely can work to shift some stock quickly. One that's not, a discount or anything like that is to do a live video demonstration of some product on Facebook. And I know that lots of e-commerce store owners can be a little bit nervous about getting in front of the camera, but I can tell you that for clients of mine who are game to do that, they do notice a big difference because, frankly, Facebook live videos do get a lot more reach than just a plain post. So doing a Facebook live video. Number 4 is to do a paid collaboration with influencers. And the reason I say paid is that the clients of mine who are having the best success working with influencers are getting that hit of traffic and sales from the paid collaborations that they do. It doesn't have to be expensive, but generally speaking, that influencers who are charging for their services, they're a little bit more professional and they know how to get the results. So that's a really good one. And in fact, one of my clients, she'll see a 30% spike in traffic and sales on her website when she does a collaboration like that. Number 5, to put together a themed promotion. I have a feeling that World Environment Day is coming up, but if there's any kind of special days like that, Mother's Day, Easter, there's various different special days. There's probably something on every day of the year, really. But anything like that where there's a like a special day of the year that relates to your business or to your audience, you can put together a themed promotion around that. And obviously, well, I hope it's obvious anyway, if you're going to do any kind of promotion like that, you would be going out with emails and Facebook ads to promote that. Number 6 is to put together some kind of bundle offer. So like a buy 2 get 1 free, or buy 5 get 1 free. It depends on the price point of your product, how many things your customers usually buy, as to how many you would require them to buy before you give one away for free. But that can work exceptionally well. Another one that can work really, really well is the free shipping code. I know that shipping is a really expensive cost in an e-commerce business, but at the same time, it can be an extremely effective tool to drum up some sales. And I do see, I wouldn't be running something like that over a long period of time, but if you need a hit of sales, run it over a weekend, for instance. So, say free express shipping when you order this weekend. Another one which a client of mine just ran recently, which is a really cool idea, is to, for those of you who are running loyalty point programs in your business, to send out an email once a month to the people who have loyalty points about to expire, and remind them that those points are there to be used. So that's a little bit of effort, not a lot, but a little bit of effort, and you might see a nice little hit of sales coming in once a month when you do that. Number 9, you can do a product launch campaign. So if you've got anything new that you are adding to your online store or adding to your range, put together a launch campaign. I have clients who do this really, really effectively. They are not just sending out a message buried in an email newsletter about a new product, or not just expecting customers to find new stuff on their website. They're actually letting their audience know, and again, using a series of emails and Facebook ads to launch new products. And equally, if you are a brand owner or distributor and you kind of have like one or a few main products, or that you have products in your store that are like your top sellers, maybe once a year do another launch campaign, because a launch involves building a list or growing your email list and growing your audience, as well as then trying to sell the stuff. So do something like that at least once a year. Number 10 is to run a giveaway, and you might think, how on earth is that going to help me to get a hit of sales in my store? But one way that works quite well is if you can run a promotion, say over a month, and you say spend over X dollars this month and you'll go in the running to win this thing. And that thing has to be worth something, worth a reasonable amount. So a client of mine in the past, she would put up a really popular brand of baby carrier. So she was in the baby industry, and from memory, I think it was worth, $200 or something like that, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, but it was highly desirable and it was worth a decent amount of cash, right? So people were quite incentivized to spend over a certain amount that month to go in the running to win it. And the deal was, if you ended up being the winner and you had bought that thing, then you would get that order refunded. So that's kind of a way that you can get around people holding off buying because they're waiting to win. So that one can work really, really well. Number 11 is don't forget to use scarcity. So whenever you are rolling out any kind of an offer or deal or promotion or campaign or launch or whatever it is that you are doing, there needs to be an end date, and you need to remind your audience about that expiry on the offer, okay? Because I can guarantee you the number one most influential factor that will convert more sales is when people realize the deal is about to expire, okay? So you absolutely have to have an expiry, and you need to be reminding your audience. So that means if you're sending out an email to your list about an offer, and say it goes for a week maybe, if you're sending that out on a Wednesday and it expires the following Tuesday, don't just send one email, right? So send multiple emails and remind them that it's about to expire. And the last one, number 12, that I'm going to mention is to use targeted Facebook ads. And so this means not just boosting posts, okay? Use targeted Facebook ads and show them to your warm audiences and potentially your lookalikes. So when you need a head of sales, the audience that is going to respond the best and convert at the best price is your warm audiences. So that means targeting people who've engaged with your Facebook page, targeting a custom audience of your email list subscribers, targeting people who visited your website, and so on and so forth. So targeting warm audiences with Facebook ads is also a winner. So there you go. That's 12 ways for you today that will help you to get ahead of sales fast in your e-commerce store. Pop a comment below the video if you have picked up a new idea that you might try in your business. And I'm sure there's loads of other ideas as well that work well for various different stores. If you've tried something different and it's worked really well, please share it. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it in the comments below and help another business owner out. So that's it for me. Have a fabulous week, and I look forward to catching you next week. Bye for now.